Hey there, guys. So we have the demon Matsuri. I went in earlier with completely blind, had no data mine, no info, and the fight went really poorly because I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know what I'm doing, so we're going to be going in with some adjustments. We're going to be having C card for pass or provoke. This time he's got really high defense, not evasion. 100% fire resist. We're going to do Myra for removing imperil. She can also buff fire resist, do turn 1 mitigation. The whole team has 100% fire resist, so I'm going to stop mentioning that. Kryla is going to be our breaker. You actually do need a breaker. I didn't realize that at the time. Charlotte is going to be our cover. Now she has 300% fire resist, or close enough. Cersei is going to be my damage dealer because I need you need AOE to kill the spawns as they spawn, and that makes it so much more manageable. And we're going to bring Noah. His stats are really good. He doesn't have basically any fire resist, but he has really high magic, and I think I can make do with him using a buff. We're going to find out. Alright, so to start off, the Cerseis will just do their usual power up or whatever. Turn 1 is Death Omen and Imbue with Water. So we're going to Death Omen and Imbue with Water. Death Omen and Imbue with Water. Alright, Kryla is going to, let's see. You can't break this boss, this first one, so she'll just Dark Covenant and give us, and she'll hit the boss with fire. She's going to be our fire damage dealer every turn. Myra is going to give us mitigation for turn 1, which is Roaring Crowd. She's also going to do a stat buff. Seaguard will just guard, and he's going to do that almost every turn. And we will cover with Charlotte. Okay, there's the first guy. He should die. He should just die to the limit burst right here. Yeah, these are pretty weakish. But we're gonna go ahead and debilitating pot and hit with fire again, because these can be broken. Like, I didn't realize that. So breaks work on these small ones. Not that it mattered for my first clear, but that is important for later, because the other ones can also be broken. The little paper Onis, they can be broken. And because I wasn't breaking them, I thought because the boss was immune to breaks, everything was immune to breaks on this fight. That is not the case, and that's why I was getting destroyed so hard, is because I wasn't breaking any of the small ones, and I wasn't killing any of the small ones. So they were just building up and dealing a trillion damage to everyone, and it was causing problems. Charlotte with his Knight's Command. Actually, Charlotte, I want your Limit Burst online quickly, so we're going to go ahead and fill Limit Gauge with you. There we go. We can do Charlotte's Limit next turn. I'm realizing I didn't give Sieg a way to dispel. I meant to do that. Ugh, annoying. Alright, Sieg will just guard again. Yeah. Alright, so how am I going to dispel? Let me think. I need to dispel the big boss. No, Phoenix can't dispel either. I have no way to dispel. Why did I do this? Technically Myra can, but then she's not casting her songs and all. Oh, I can do it with Kryla, because I forgot her break is automatic. It breaks at the beginning of the turn. Well, that's perfect. That works out perfect. Okay, so Kryla can dispel. We're good. We're good. Alright, so let me go ahead and do her limit first. Endless Chain. Because the small one down here is broken, he's gonna die like in seconds. Yeah, he's super dead. Super dead. But the boss gave himself an attack buff, and I want to get rid of that. But I also need to hit him with fire again. So we're going to dispel the boss with Kryla, Nullify enchant, and then we're going to hit him with fire. And that allows us to keep Myra's songs going. Next turn for Roaring Crowd. Yeah, much better. Much better. That works. Okay. And the boss spawns more of these little paper guys the longer the fight goes on. As like a little FYI. Alright, so Kryla should break this dude down here automatically. She did. Perfect. So we can use her again. We need a Dark Covenant to get that ability back. And we need to... Oh, we need it with fire, too. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to do my chaining first. Oh, actually, no. Charlotte can deal fire damage. But she's on Phoenix. Okay, this works. This works. Yeah, Charlotte will deal the fire damage. Against Suki something or other. Alright, we did fire damage. We need to do... Alright, we need to get Dark Covenant back up, and we need to dispel the boss. Okay. This fight's a little bit of a headache. Let's outro, and let's Roaring Crowd for the fire resist, because the friend is not using any. Yeah, as you see, Seagar's taking very low damage because of the way we're doing the fight. Alright, Charlotte needs to limit again. Kryla needs to deal fire damage and break. So it's debilitating, and we gotta do fire damage. Let's do that. So we're gonna dispel with Myra in just a moment. Let's Ouroboros as well. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And we use Myra to dispel the boss's buffs. Okay. Myra, we don't need to heal anyone, so we'll just dispel them. Not really much else to cast. No point in dual casting. Alright, so next turn, which should be the last one we need. Alright, I'm going to use Kryla to hit the boss with fire. And we'll unlock Dark Covenant. Oh, we got to dispel with Kryla. So before we do that, I think this is the turn we needed. I think we need a little Limit Burst here. The Limit Burst should one-shot these guys, no problem, as long as they're broken. Oh yeah, yeah, real good. All right, so I want Kryla to refresh her Dark Covenant and dispel all. No, we need to hit with fire again. Damn it. No, we don't. Charlotte can hit with fire. Charlotte can get with fire. So we're going to dispel all enemies. Charlotte will use fire damage. Sieg will guard. And Myra will house her Roaring Crowd next turn. Okay. So we'll intro and hit single. Okay, so the boss should, the seal is broken. There we go. Excellent. Alright, okay, so they're broken, so we don't need to break this turn, so we need to hit with... How's your coverage? 2 turns? Okay. So we're gonna use Charlotte to Sealing Talisman, and that's gonna damage the boss by half its health. Alright, so we gotta... Okay, so the break is already done. So we're good on breaks. So we're just gonna chain downpour 4 times and kill these. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we gotta hit him with fire, and we gotta dispel. So we'll do that with Kryla. Oh, stop that. Kryla will fire damage and dispel the enemies. This is actually a whole lot easier if you don't mind death, but I want that no death mission. And then we'll interlude and roaring crowd. Okay. Now the boss is going to drop to half health. Or drop to 40% health. He's going to deal 500 million to himself. Yep. And then end turn. Alright, let's go ahead and redo our limit burst on this free turn, so to speak. Charlotte will do her limit first. Kryla will Jinx and that's Dark Covenant. I think I can use fire damage. Yeah, I can do fire damage with we need to summon an Esper, so let's summon an Esper and we'll do fire damage at the same time with Ifrit. There we go. Ifrit did fire damage. So we can refresh Debilitating and Dark Covenant. Pop our limit. Yeah, okay, this is good. So 5 more turns of this and we'll have the guy dead. With no deaths. Let's main verse, let's audition as well. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a headache to do 25 times, but I'll manage. Alright, so the boss is going to get real mad now. He starts doing a bunch more attacks, and he starts summoning a bunch of guys per turn. This is where you need AoE breaks, and this is why my previous attempt kind of went off the rails. So they're all broken with Jinx Debilitating or whatever. Death Omen has 1 more turn. So we're going to predict Downpour 4 times. I'm going to use Death Omen next turn with Ouroboros to make sure we kill everything. Charlotte, what are we doing with you? Charlotte's going to do Knight's Command. Alright, let's go ahead and chain these. Is the boss buffed? He is. You want to always remove those buffs to lower the damage taken. So we're gonna nullify enchant and hit him with fire. Yeah, you gotta hit him with fire to keep spawning those little lanterns. Outro. I think we need fire resist again. No, next turn. It's outro and intro. Okay, and as long as you one-shot the spawns every turn, it's not so bad. Yeah, Noah's taking a little bit of damage from the fire damage over time, but it's fine. Alright, Kryla's going to break them at the start of her turn. Excellent. Alright, so we lost Death Omen, so I want to get that back online. So we're going to Death Omen, then we're going to Downpour twice, and we're going to cap that with Ouroboros to make sure we kill all these small guys off. So we're going to Death Omen, Downpour twice, and Ouroboros. And I'm paranoid because this is a long fight, and I don't want to have to do it again if I mess up. So Death Omen, Ouroboros, that. Okay. Charlotte, how's your cover looking? 2 turns. I think I'm going to use Charlotte to deal the fire damage this turn. Yeah, I'm going to use Charlotte to deal the fire damage so that I can get Kryla's Jinx Pod back online. Yeah, so Charlotte will deal the fire. Guard Sieg. And I want to Dispel with Kryla. And Dark Covenant to get her limit back. Or her Jinx Pot back. And then Myra will just keep her buffs going, and she's got to do fire resist for everyone. So far, we're not being in peril because we're one-shotting the guys every turn. So it's working out. Alright, yeah, he spawns like 5 every turn, so you need AoE. Because if these guys stay alive, the fight gets pretty hard. As you saw from my first video. Alright, and there's the 300% fire resist shark. I actually don't think you need 300% fire resist. I think less is okay as long as you're not getting the imperil. But I'm not sure. Better to be safe. They're not broken. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Alright, they're not broken. But I need to hit with fire too, so I need to break and fire damage. Which means I can't dispel. Oh, I can't dispel then. I can dispel with Myra, it's fine. Yeah, I'll use Myra to dispel. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We got this. Yeah, and Myra will, she'll dispel and Curasia. Proceed. Yeah, it's fine. Just kind of taxed on actions per turn here. You gotta do so much every turn for this fight. Alright, so this is the last turn that we should have to deal with these guys, I think. Alright, so they should break at the beginning of the turn. They did. Alright, before I do anything, let me go ahead and pop these limit bursts to kill everything. Okay, Charlotte can use fire here, which allows me to use Kryla to get her Jinx Pot back with Dark Covenant, and she can dispel the boss. Sieg will guard. Oh, he's taking some damage. And let's main burst. And how's our fire resist? One more turn. Alright. I want to top off Sieg as well, so let's hit single. Okay, we're doing good. So now he should be burning blue, I think. I think burning blue, which means we have the ability unlocked. Burning blue, he's been sealed. Yep. Yep, we got this. Okay. There's our fire resist Charlotte. Taking it for the team. They're all broken. Perfect. Charlotte will use Sealing Talisman to make the boss die next turn. Oh, we lost Quadcast. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Our limit burst should take these out, no problem. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh yeah, seriously, limit burst real strong. So we need to dispel the boss. I didn't use fire, did I? I didn't. Okay, so I need to dispel the boss and use fire. I don't know if you need to keep using fire, but I'm gonna do it anyway because there's no reason not to. Like she had a free action. Let's outro, and we need fire resist. Where's fire resist? Boost fire resist. Okay. So the boss should die here. I think this is the win. And that was all missions. We summoned an Esper. We did plenty of limit burst, and we had no deaths. Goodbye, Mr. Lantern Dude. 13 turns. Pretty good. All missions. Alright, that was a much cleaner clear, and I will update the guide shortly. Double check that we got all the missions. Yep, got it. Alright, I will see you guys for the next bit of content.